The burnout in America is unreal. Did you see the headline that said 43% of Americans have used vacation time to just spend the day in bed? They're not using PTO to travel, they're using it to sleep. That's how tired we are. And I can already see the comments now. You guys are getting vacation time? I've heard stories of European coworkers not being able to meet their American coworkers in multinational companies because they don't want the American workers finding out how much vacation time the Europeans get. If people from the States found out how much vacation time you get in Europe, I think there'd be some big changes like tomorrow. It is unreal having to live in a place where you have to pick either getting a surgery or putting it off because you don't have the time to take off from work. This can't be healthy. This can't be the right way to live. That's why we're moving to Europe, the land of sunshine and rainbows. I like to say that to rile up my comments. No, we're moving to Portugal, a country within Europe that has its own slew of problems, of course, like anywhere else. But we're escaping the work culture. We're escaping the hustle and bustle and the never being able to take time for yourself. I'm turning 30 soon, and this can't be it. This can't be all there is to life. I refuse to believe it. And even if I fall flat in my face, well, damn it, I'm gonna try. If you find that interesting, stick around. We're moving next year, and we can't be more excited. And in the meantime, to all my American friends, don't be ashamed to take a day off or two. We could all use a break.
What's good, my people? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness. And I'm gladly here with y'all. Back at it again with another YouTube video. So, I love making videos talking about the American working class, expressing the truth that people are afraid to say. And in today's video, as you guys can see, Americans are truly tired, bruh. Exhausted, mentally exhausted, spiritually exhausted, because we work so much in America. And I'm not coming on this platform telling y'all to be lazy, telling y'all if you don't work, money is just gonna be handed to you, because that's not the truth, right? But what I'm saying is, the first form of exhaustion comes from working 40 hours and above every week for corporations that don't want to pay you livable wages or livable salaries, right? And when you think about it, bro, like, there's people right now, real talk, there's people right now that's on the internet making your salary or making way more than what you're making at work full time. They're making that on the internet, or they're making that selling online products, digital products, right, to the masses of people. And for us that work these full-time jobs, we're stuck in a perpetual loop of trading time for money to build somebody else's foundation, right? So we eventually get tired of that, because it's like, bro, what is the point? What am I gaining from it outside of a paycheck to take care of my bills? So what you're telling me is that I don't know how to generate no type of income without this job, or how to pay my bills without needing you. Like, that's basically what jobs tell you, you know? They're not telling you that verbatimly, but they're telling you that subconsciously. You gonna take this $17 an hour job because we know that you need the money. When in reality, you're not even making what we telling you you're making. We just gonna finesse you. Gen Z and millennials are going through, I told you this before, awakenings, spiritual awakenings, right? Because we're not trying to be like the older generation, where we just give our life away to the organization, to the companies, and we don't work on nothing for ourselves. I'm putting in work on my online business every day, whether I want to show up or not. I'm rolling with the punches. A video can make me a couple dollars. A video can make me $15, $20, $2. I don't care. I just enjoy creating videos. I'm using my creative energy. I'm using my voice that God has given to me. I'm showing up day in and day out, because I'm going to keep building something that I actually get the positive hit of dopamine from. You know? Americans are also tired of the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Now, y'all can sit there and say, oh, that's people's spending habits. Let's just be bluntly honest, bro, because y'all be trying to gaslight. A lot of people aren't making enough money. Enough money. You understand what I'm saying? Majority of people work full time and they probably make $120 to $160 a day. If you look at it in an 8-hour day, depending on how much money you make per hour, right? And then that money gets eaten up from inflation and from the GOV. You feel me? Super fast. So we're all playing a game that's not really meant for you to win unless you know how to play the game, which is I need to use some of the money that y'all paying me from this job. I need to use it and put it into assets that's going to produce income while I am sleeping. You understand what I'm saying? Because I tell you this often, time on the clock ain't real. So we're in a hamster wheel where you got to show up from 9 to 5 because it's structured work, right? But it's a game. It's a trap. It's to keep you oppressed. It's to keep you not using your creativity. How many of us can be big creators in this world that can add value to the people, right? And get paid to do what we love? We all have it within us. But what the job does is it numbs you. It numbs your mind. It makes you think, like, because we learn through the subconscious mind through repetition, right? So every day that we at work, that's a day we can't get back. That's time we can't get back. So now your hour, your 60 minutes of your life is worth what the job is telling you. But what you got to teach yourself is to determine your own worth, bro. You can't let an employer determine how much you worth, bro. And then you think, oh, I got a job, I'm okay. I got a job, I got security. I got a job, I got benefits. I'm gonna wait 40 years to retire and get a pension. Do you know that job can get rid of you whenever they want? Do you know the moment that they start losing money in the business, they're gonna do massive layoffs to save money? Do you understand that there's like a window, right? There's a window that we're all operating in with these jobs before they really start letting more people go. So Americans are tired of that too. We're tired of being lied to. You know? And this is, how can I explain this, right? We should not have to monetize our pain, right? And monetize, like raw emotions just to make some type of money to feel fulfilled. People should be able to work one job and be okay. But nowadays, you gotta have a job, a side hustle, a monetized YouTube channel, or a monetized TikTok, or you might have to stream on Twitch or any of these apps just to generate the income because the jobs don't pay enough money. Then y'all see why people go to work and they upset or angry, or they're not in the best of mood, or they're not giving 100%. Why would I give 100% to a job that's paying me minimum wage? Why would I do that? I could give 100% to my business. I could give 100% to these videos. Right now, I'm fasting. I've been on a good streak of retaining my energy. I got the day off today. I'm out here doing Uber Eats. I'm on my own grind. I've been talking to God. God been giving me answers. I've been doing the internal work, the shadow work, I'm mentally preparing for the markets to open up this week. It's like God is directing me in the right direction because I'm not trying to lean on my own understanding. I don't know it all. And I tell people this all the time. Don't sell yourself short in this human experience just settling for what these corporations want to pay you because they thrive off of desperate workers. Your manager is not going to tell you that. The supervisor is not going to tell you that. The CEO is not going to tell you that. They just want you to run the business. We need the workers so that we can keep the business running, so that we can make sure the CEO get their API. We can make sure the CEO and the managers and the supervisors, whatever, they get their yearly bonuses. So we need the workers. But like I tell you, without the workers, none of these corporations thrive. None of them is going to make money. You feel me? Money moves through people. Money is energy. So they siphon your energy. They drain your energy every day. You go back home, you probably don't work on nothing that you can build for yourself because you're too tired, you're too mentally exhausted, right? And then the money that they pay you, it don't stretch. How many of y'all paychecks stretch a week or two? It probably don't. You probably got a lot of liabilities that you don't know are liabilities, and that's where the money goes towards. But I'll be trying to express to y'all the real. You need, when you get paid, anytime you make some type of income, you need to pay you first. You need to pay you first because you are the one that's generating the income. Live off the rest. Pay you first. Put it into an asset, put it into real estate, or save the money. That's the only options. Because if you keep getting paid and you spend the money, you getting paid and the money goes back out. You getting paid and you paying everybody else first, except for you. You're going to be in the same paycheck to paycheck cycle, bro. And a job is just one source of income. You understand what I'm saying? The job is just one way of plenty of ways to generate income. What the jobs do, in some way, shape, or form, is try to have that mind control. Look it up. Look it up. They program you with fear. You fear losing a paycheck, or you fear losing a job because you don't believe in yourself to generate any income from other people, because it's OPM, other people's money, right? Somebody sells you a product, you buy the product, they get the money, right? You go buy a car, the company gets the money. You have the car, OPM. But a lot of people don't believe in themselves to understand that you could generate income outside this job, bro. You got gifts, you got talents. You're a strong spiritual being. Nobody can dictate how much money, fiat currency, you can generate. Don't let these employers try to finesse y'all mentally, bro. Don't let them try to make you conform to them. Who are these people, bro? We go based off of, oh, I work for Meta, I work for Amazon, I work for FedEx, I work for USPS, UPS. We go to the job, the company name, instead of saying, how can I build my own brand? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave some comments below.